Talking about music, like, gets my vibe going on. But what it is this. Smoke some shit. It's not got no code design to it. Whoever told you lied. Ooh, but shout out to Nip though. So what I realize about this is that everything that I do, everything that I tell myself is more like I just been listening to myself these times. And everything else that I realize about myself is more than what's true about me. What I want to tell you is this. Focus on your own trajectory, your progression in your own life. What you can do about this thing, about everything in this life is that you couldn't focus on anything in specific. If you wanted to focus on anything in specific, be about what is original about you. How I look today is more like a realization of my awareness. Being so jaded about everything in this currency. It's a result of being overstimulated while understimulated with the reality about everything that's true about what's going on. So in my own predication to that, I add on to this. Life got no code designed to it. I'm a party to the army and Philadelphia. What I do is unique about me. It's about what I do, about my design, my fashion, my street art. What I do from the heart. That what it is. Just so hard. Just so hard. Samvela Roseza. Sis streets on Villa. Convela Ronvena Gana. Samvela Ronvena Rosizi. Pimale Ningena Gizi, Pempela Kezi Piri, Piria Megovili. What I'm singing here right now is to get you introduced to this. It's a way of speaking that is very unique to my own attribution, in my own ways of how I exist in this particular thing that you call life. So in the ways that I express myself, I just gotta let it off, be like this, man. I don't gotta put limits to my shit. I don't gotta put filters to my words. Because what you fucking heard is this. What the fuck you heard? You feel me? Yeah, what the fuck you heard? Fuck you heard? You heard me? You heard me? You heard me? Yeah, yeah. You heard me for la vena, huh? Govena, yeah, yili. Govena, gozaza. You heard me? Let me put my phone down right quick. Trying to find the spot to just land this shit. Damn, I look sexy. My goodness. What the fuck? Who is this? I bet your bitch wanna holla at that. Tell me what's up with your show, where it is at. I'm right here. I'm right here, shawty. Let me just go get my ciggies. My signal to just get my own smoke on. Just to tell you what I've been real rock on. What it is, I tell you, my style, my fashion is so unique to my own predication to what it is beyond the vowels. It's all about how you sound, how you talk with the smooth, with the vibe to the wild. Celavona revela, que revela coisa certeza, estreza. Vimalo. My power is to express my shit. My coisa estreza, my vaga. To tell you what the fuck is up my mind. What the fuck is going on beyond the so-called prime time? The chronologicalness of everything. Everything is existing beyond what the thing is. So yeah, I just said how it is. I'm a little bit big-boned now. Shout out to the shotties for real, man. Because I'm talking to myself right now, but what the fuck is it to me? What the fuck is it to y'all, man? Fuck for what it is, man. Like, that's how blogging be out here. We just be telling our own visions beyond television. That's the television. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. How we gonna get with skillet with the city off? Huh? With the city off. Yeah, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. I told you turn the TV off, man. Come on now. Yeah, I feeling myself, feeling my soul. Killa vena, gonna vena give all. Javela rolon vena. As the streets on Villa Rosaza. Yeah, verrollen bena. Van bena Roseza estraga. Woman. Verrollen bena os streets, man. Self-conceited. Esqueceram fala. Que só Villa Rosa aqui na estrada. Como ali aqui na igreja aqui em pena. Como ali na costeira, em Zaza. Como ali na costeira. Como ali na costeira, em Zara. Para Lendrina. Turiam. You know what? I'm gonna let this go right here real quick. It's the life I chose. You know what it is beyond my clothes? I wear my colors in my face beyond after all. That's how I feel about me, myself, and everything that it is true about me and all. Oh, that's the odds. What's so present about my confidentiality beyond the evenness about it? I'm tooting about it. Ha! Maybe I just be going off about it. Yeah. I'm a freestyler genius. And genius over genius over genius. On va la refaire à cause de Isa. On va la refaire à Rina Ila. No, you're a genius, but he can't explain it. The many every platforms that could try to explain it. Still wasn't enough. I told you what it is. Expression. Looking for platforms to express myself. Or how it is I got it all off myself. When you move how I move, you realize this shit. It's far from self-conceited. Fuck on being It's far from that. The point is this. You gotta put yourself in motion. Everything is motion. Energy. Think about everything from energy level. When everything is dormant, what happens? Dormant. You get stepped on. So if you got a better true realization about my dear realization, never get slept on. I'm awake right now, feeling alive. More than alive, I feel alive feels like. But I'm being told you gotta stay on the streets. So I'm like, the streets is me. I'm the streets. I'm still a Vaughn the creator. Dino Wachoga, aka Vina on Vena, Beza, Voltra, que são vela, que streets. Ha! Que são vala, Kizarovile, Rovedina Gusaza, Vela Rosile, Roma Vela Guzile, Tempela Rosila, Vela Gusaza. Ha! I'm just going off freestyling my shit. Showing you what I got going on. This is how I be. This is how I be moving out here. Chilling, posted up. Where the smoke at? I got some for that. Everything is feels like you gotta move differently than how you talk about it. I speak about my emotions a lot. In the presence of it, I feel more like alive right now. Past a few days, I just like feeling down on myself and shit. And I was just like, man, what's going on? What's going on with my mind? What's going on with my vibes and shit? I was thinking to myself, like, this year 2026 and shit, what's it is to me, feeling my shit and shit. Like, what the fuck? My armpits don't gotta stink in this bitch. But I'm on the streets, fresher than how I feel than the pair of kicks and shit. Yeah, that's me. I'm freestyling to this whip. For 4 wheels, I got 2 bills. 20 on me. It says CI. I feel like I ate, like the EI8. It's in the game if you feel like 8. I feel like way. I'm feeling type of way like high, yeah. Kanye going like I'm so yeah. I'm turning off to the beat like yeah. Let's go listen to some live music and shit. That's the bells to the church when the kingdom come. They just say, baby, what you want? She just wanna say awesome. She just wanna get me coming outside. Outside now we so alive like where I'm live. I'm gonna go since a rosa. Couldn't add that to my shit. What it is, it's the bell ringing, the church ringing with the choir saying, Vela Vela, Vela go saying Vili. Let's practice a little bit. Just fucking with my memories and shit. This year I made this difference this year. Now I'm the one that's making up the change this year. What it is to me. I just got another bottle. Grab the water to the church, bring it to the water. What do I know? Like I be just going after the beat, like what do I saw? My soul beyond the priceless, beyond what I know. I'm just being beyond priceless, that's all. Yeah, to the change I get it, that's all. With my own man, I just beat it, that's all. Beat it bracket with a change, that's all. BBC like, yeah, that's all. Baby girl, come dear, that's all. I'm just doing my thing, that's all. Jimmy dear, that's all. Jimmy Villa Rose in, that's all, yeah. I've been kicking hard, man. That's what it is. Kicking hard. I move like a thing. Remain with my fame. I was trying to say thing. I just got things from overseas. That what it is beyond what I can see. That's to me. Breaking off change, spinning up the government that sees. If I was the project, they'll be feeling me. I'll be feeling me, I'll be feeling me like I never had to change about it. I never failed, I've been succeeded. She sucks my seeds like how I succeeded. That's the success beyond how I read it. If you wanna go off of the page, you can tweet it. Read about it off my page with the weird really. Scoop on Vina Ville. I'm going after the change, that's the only billet. Taking me on the brain, that's it. With my bitch, with a fame, that's it. Je parle français, go van de Asper. Go van de Rosinha, van de Rossi. Ha! Ville. It's the streets of my film. I'm just going after my own shit here, man. My own gas. It said pump your gas with your own meter. Pump your gas. That's the lead leader. Haha. Excuse me. I didn't mean to burp. I just mean to be respectful after all beyond the verb. Respectfully in the Francais, do not to call you a bitch, but a bitch is a bitch. But that's all beyond my fucking my sucking my dick. That what the fuck it is to me. What I told you what the fuck it is to me with this bitch. That's the shit. Too legit to quit. What the fuck I told you, that's the shit I've been reading off my mind beyond the viz. That's the weird. With the what, the viz to the weird. What the word? I'm just gonna be smoking off some more other shit to the bitch. Add some more smoke to my tank. Now we pila praca. Yes, answer. 7-Eleven, now we made it in heaven. Now what the fuck it is to me? What is heaven to ya? I've been talking to myself out loud. So much on my camera on this phone. Too much fun like I'm smoking so much loud. That's it, that's it, that's it. You know how I be going up the sky roof to the tower tops. She tower me to the tower top. With a dock to the deck, my drop top. Goddamn, wish I had a drop top. You feel me? Can a nigga dream? Excuse me? Excuse me, can a nigga dream out here? Cause it's sketchy as fuck out here, man. What the fuck, where the bitches at, though? Where the Molly at? As of all, you're promoting the kids to go off the rails. No. This is only strictly if you're grown adults. Yeah, that's what the fuck I told you, bitch. Did you watch it, guy? Dumbo actor. One time to my shoes. To my. That's how I feel to my shoes. You feel me? So I've been speaking about my emotions, like I was saying. When you think about it, how it moves, everything is kind of like, I'm gonna tell you some intelligent shit right quick. Think about it this way. You know how it is that true derealization to comprehend it like that, but somehow we find out our own social economics, eco-demographics of our own selves among the statistics of the statisticians, calling us all some type of words and shit, like you niggas. Well, we call you bitches. Let me just tell you that right quick. For one thing is this. How is it that black people, we find out about how to fix our social mental level on the level that it takes to think about things like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. I mean, shit. I mean, think about it out loud for what it said. I'm about to go buy me some liquor right now. And I'm thinking about it out loud like, oh, what the fuck? I have an OnlyFans too right now. Let's edit that out. What do you think? I didn't say nothing. But my point is this. How is it that we get to those points? Like, in order to fix our social mental level, it takes like self-exploitation. But it's no longer self-exploitation when you're aware of it and you know you got your own resonance for the reason that you do it for. My own point is this: I don't drink to drink. I don't just drink to party. Because I don't want to hurt nobody. I'm just trying to say this shit. I'll still beat the fuck out of you, bitch. Anyways. Vanya wear a wife beater now? I'm not a wife beater. But I still beat the fuck out of you, bitch. On some bullshit. That's what the fuck I'm saying. That one thing is this. To my point I'm continuing on is that they're gonna be like, boy, you been here before. I'm gonna cut this out right quick. I mean, shit. Why not? I'll get another 50 proof. Peach. I had to stay low key while I'm in there. Yeah, my point is this. How is it that it takes more than to realize that at a point that we're at socioeconomically, black people should be further than we should be right now? I realize those things. I'm more than intelligent enough to know this. So this channel is just simply for breaking and chilling and chilling and chilling with the bitches and how I be calling my drilling, my spilling, how I be spitting. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. My point is this. I'm just freestyling, fucking around with my words and shit. But the point is that, how is it takes realizing shit from that point? Self-expectation, talking about my emotions out loud. It's like you need a therapist. I don't need a therapist. You feel me? Because I talk about things in the aspect of what the fuck I told y'all. I had a derealization, right? Now, I see no difference about it. My truthfulness about everything, how I move, about everything that I do. I mean well to tell myself the truth here. A few nights ago, I went to a party and shit. It was more like an event. And I was just like chopping it off and shit, talking to some shawty. And one thing I realized is this. You jump out of your own skin when you feel like you're not in the part of the team. And you feel like you can go off like, talk about details that don't mean anything to the beach. You feel me? And one thing I wanted to address about that is that that's part of emotional coping. You start to cycle out and break out in your zone of how you articulate yourself when you realize you're out of place with your own character. So what I mean by that is that that's how it is with black people. Amongst our own society, amongst my own black people, family and shit. I talk about things that are, you feel me, different than how they expect me to talk about things. But my intelligence, I couldn't find any place to put it. I tried the IT shit, like I'm in BC right now, IT. But I realized, shit, I'm too intelligent for that. But emotionally too, on a vocabulary level, I'm too intelligent for that too. Once I put my words together and figure out how to really rhyme and shit, oh man, I'll be like, shit, goddamn, not again. I did it again, so I'm gonna let it do what it do. I'm just looking for some candy now. Shit, what a life, man, what a life. Yeah, so my point is that I just kind of like do my own thing here and realize myself like, what the fuck? How is it black people, we realize things from that point and we never realized this until now? I'm trying to find something to mix with my drink, man. Shit. Coca-Cola? Nah, Coca-Cola is too generic. Canada Dry. Oh shit. The doors are locked, man. You see, you feel me? You feel me with this shit? Yeah. That's what's happening out here for me. For real. Let me go ask at the front. Can I get a drink in the back?
Drink?
Yeah, yeah.
Which one?
I want to get a Canada Dry. Sure, yeah, I do things in one take. I got no other place to edit this shit, man. It's just like, that's part of vlogging. I'm back again. Yeah, with my video again. Hop in the bitch. Hop in the bitch. I'm just going off again. That's my brizz. That's my skin. That's my skin up on the sonogram. Yeah. Yeah, I want the Canada Dry.
1 or 2 liter or small one?
The one right here. Actually, give me a Sprite. Give me a Sprite. Thank you. Imagine if I dip in this bitch. You'll be like, you don't pay me no money for this drink. What the fuck? Yeah, man. So that's how it is out here. I realize I'm too intelligent for the system. The system don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with the system either. She gonna need money now. How much money do I got? Not enough in this bitch. That's government money right now that I'm spending. I'm just like, fuck it. Yeah, man. So what it is that I do.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I got my Sprite. Now we're cleaning the bitch. Now we're linting this bitch, man. No lint in this bitch. What the fuck is this shit? Goddamn, off my stick. Cane on me. Like the thing on me. The depend on me. Oh, the fella goes again on me. I burner on me. I got the burner on me. You know what's it? So woo woo woo. So woo woo woo. Big breaking, I be changing, that's it. Calavera così. Caviera così. Demonstrate così. Ha ha ha. I'm just posting it. I'm actually pirate instead of what the fuck they call me. What the fuck you at? Yeah, man. For real. Calavera gira vela. Gidias com pela pili. Pilaus on gera zile. Savazela rumvana grala. But yeah, what I was saying is this. The system is designed to make you feel in a way like you don't belong anywhere when you feel like the way that I feel about myself and everything that's going on. And as a G talking about this shit to y'all, I gotta keep it a stack. Or else it's not worth what I'm telling y'all right now, what it's at. I'm gonna smoke by the church right quick. Getting hit by the nuns. I'm gonna just mix this shit up while I'm at it. They say if you can't drink or smoke in front of a camera, what the fuck is the pornos for? I gotta ask that for my friends. I'm sorry, I had to ask that out loud. So that's the definition of mental case, you know? Mental situation. They were harassing me, man. They was harassing me, so I put my hands on them like they was putting their hands on me. So what the fuck is it to me to be a G? God damn it! Let me smoke my shit. They hope you're not terrorizing the cities. But that's the shit. I'd rather be in a bigger city than be terrorizing my own city in this bitch. God damn it. I'm about to piss myself in this bitch, man. Come on. That's the shit here. I mix my shit. But what the fuck is my split? God damn, I'm lit in this bitch. If they want a green light, get the green in this bitch. That's my Sprite. Animate, too animate for this shit. Psychedelic, I'll be psychedelic in this bitch. Yeah, I meant your bitch suck my dick in this bitch. That's what I meant, beyond my shit in this bitch. Green in this yes. Vela, Hovervela Rosaza. Stroke of lightning, I feel like a streets, I feel like an X-Man. That's how I express myself in this bitch. So if the government is paying me for the money and shit to chill in the sit on my ass in this bitch, what the fuck can I do in this bitch? That's me. Then also got Vaughn the creator. I'm too wild and too live for this shit, but on my days when I'm off, how y'all doing? Sound serious and shit, try to sound all any words you can insert to that. What you say? That's the shit. So I'm done with the smoke. I'd rather fizz in this bitch. I'm telling you psychedelically. That's my truth in this shit. Too much fizz in this bitch. I'm just going off the fizz like green light in this bitch. That's my Sprite, too animating this shit. What you say? Green apple. Expresse finalito. So my point, I was talking about emotions. They say you're a product of your descendants. I beg to differ. I'm the complete opposite of my Issa. My giver. The giver of my truth. The giver of what the fuck it is to do in this bitch. By G code, that's G. What the fuck I said in this bitch. Yeah. To be truthful to yourself, it takes a lot of balls in the expression, exclamation, to be different about it. What I mean by this is this. Beyond my words, I'm straight.
He likes the
What I'm trying to tell you is that, without going off my topic, it takes a lot of realization of emotions for us to sound like, yo, I heard you. I feel you. It's all right, man. Do your thing. Take your time. Take your time out here. Did you introduce her? I'm just seeing the opposite to that song, actually. My point I'm trying to tell you is that there's more to the being than just expressionarily moving in the ways about emotions, how emotions are. I would go in many ways in this situation, but I chose this way. The way that it is, it takes that. There's so much platforms that are out here to explain myself and everything, but I choose to decide to express myself in the most universal way, vocabulary and storytelling. And my storytelling formality beyond that shit is that it's original to my own uniqueness. And more than that, I speak about this shit in my own higher self in the most absolute way to tell you that I gotta smoke up some more shit in this bitch. But without due respect, without jokes aside, my point is that I mean to be intellectual with y'all, but I don't mean it in a way that you mean to be intellectual with me. And that's how I continue my shit here. You feel me? I don't mean to be intellectual. But you said black people are not intellectual? Wait, what? Come on now. What the fuck are y'all saying right now? I gotta throw this can out. I was carrying the can and carrying the trash in it, bitch. And so I took the trash out. What the fuck is it now to me? I'm just saying everything with the fucking bullshit ass shit like to the system. What the fuck is this goddamn internet to y'all? What is it worth to anybody? What is it worth to any y'all on anything? My point of expression in this bitch is to express myself in the most free, truest form after all. Because guess what, after all? There's no other platforms to explain myself and express myself in the ways that I truly want to express myself in the most absolute way possible. So guess what? I mean it this way. I may be a little bit rashy. You may see me as if I'm cocky. But it is what it is. You feel me? At the end of the day, I meant to make y'all feel in the most confident about yourselves because we've been through this bullshit before, man. We've been through this bullshit. So if you're a product of your descendants and you're a product of your roots of your cycle, the cycle doesn't break until you break the cycle. You feel me? Can I get an amen now? Because I'm preaching to the choir right now, but ain't nobody playing music for me. Nobody playing music for me in this bitch, but I be just saying my goddamn words in this shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck is this shit? I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta think like this, I gotta move like this, I gotta talk like this, I gotta act like this just to be accepted? Fuck no. Hell no. Motherfuck no. Goddamn disrespect. I feel no bullshit ass ways about you. No ways about anything about after all. Get the fuck out my face. That's how I feel about this system. You feel me? So in a ways that I feel like, what the fuck? I just get off of my own ways and I just express myself in the ways that I'm telling you I'm being true to myself right now. And in the most ways, it feels so motherfucking amazing. You feel me? That's the shit. That's the shit you should feel in your own gut system when you wake up. You're like, ooh, oh shit, I feel dope as fuck. And you got no other ways to think about anything else, about anything, about anybody or anything in the absolute sense about anything. Goddamn right. So when I tell y'all, when I say how I feel about myself, I feel this way because it's appreciative of what the fuck is true about me. God damn it. That's how I cure myself in the most what the fuck way you would have never expected. How would you cure yourself from all this shit that you went through, man? How did you walk over this bullshit that's going on in this bitch and all these allegations that your popo saying they put your hands on them, bitch? What the fuck is this shit, man? What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? That's how I deal with my shit in this bitch, man. I get lit in this bitch and that's it. If you want any other advice, I would say fuck every other thing, what the fuck after all, and goddamn right, make sure you cancel all them therapist memberships and everything else that you think you need after all, just to feel some type of ways about yourself, and just smoke some dope and just be like, what the fuck? Motherfucking right, I never knew I could be this dope. Oh man. I didn't mean to smoke dope though. It may be a joke, but it's strictly entertainment. Like that's how I say it out here, man. That's just how this system is. But what the fuck, man? Anyways, my point. Let's get back to this shit. What I mean is this: be truthful to yourself in the ways that you never would have expected yourself to be, in the ways that you would have never expected anything else to be, in the ways that you would have been like, what the fuck, man? I didn't know I would be this way about me. And it's all about you in this age. I gotta tell you this way, man. Because guess what? If you take it the other way, oh, you'd be like, what the fuck? You sucked a dick? What the fuck? That's your bitch? That's your bitch? No, I got no bitches right now. But I've been talking to a whole lot of females in this bitch. Right now, it's just how it is. Like, do your own thing. And I just lied right there. Because guess what? You don't gotta be always honest with yourself in most cases. I fucked up. Oh, now you're being honest. Now you're being honest. Did you get that? Did you get that now? Yeah, now you get my fucking point. Anyways, point of discussion is this. Everything that I mean to tell you right now is this. Be truthful to yourself in the most truthful way that you start to feel dope about yourself. In the most natural way, without anything else being added to your life. Just everything being taken away and be kicked in the nuts 1,000 million times and then be like, ah, what the fuck? Now I feel dope about myself again, but I keep on rising up again. And in the bitch, what the fuck it is to me, all this mental cycle episodes and all this shit that y'all call derealization, stop overreacting and stop over adding words to what the fuck words mean. Because guess what? To me, it's as simple as you woke up and what the fuck? Goddamn right, life ain't shit. But a fat vaginas, right? It's a fat one for vaginas. But what vaginas is what? Like fat vaginas. Pussy all day. Because to a black man, it's like this shit, man. We think like this. We think in the most animalistic way. It's just natural. We got no other ways to go about it because to us, everything is natural. You feel me? We go about natural ways in the ways that it feels like, man, I could just go back right here and I'll be like, what the fuck? The same old dope vibes that I feel about myself is the shit that I'm putting out in the airwaves. So if it's what the fuck it is to you, lose my motherfucking number right now. Oh, I lost them. So yeah, that's how I feel dope about myself in this bitch. When I tell y'all that everything that I've been through in this bitch, it's just like, what the fuck? I could have said anything else, but that's the shit in this bitch. But in the words, I tell y'all like this. Let me put my phone down right quick. In the words I tell y'all, in the ways that's like, my own vibrato is like changing me how I feel about myself in the natural ways. So I don't try to act like this. I don't try to add some shit. I don't try to be about everybody else and all this shit. I only try to be myself in the most truthful ways possible. That's the only thing I only want to be after all and forever, evermore, once for all. Because that's what the fuck is on my soul. Because if I could tell you after all, goddamn right, that's the shit. I've been a genius after all. I'm born like this, sound like this, I talk like this, I move like this. So what the fuck is it to me after all? When you tell me what the fuck is off my mind after all, beyond my skin and my shade and my fade after all, what the fuck is it to me if I tell you that's the shit that's on my heart too after all? If I could tell you what the thing is after all, like you didn't after all, what the fuck is it is? Truth start within with yourself, knowledge of self, what the fuck it is to me, to the yummy. Pull on Benos streets and feel like I see after all. Feel like on the streets and feel like trees are to the yummy, pity cause and feel like I am better. I know myself. What the fuck is yeah? I don't see ya. I don't see ya. So bye Felicia. Bye Felicia. shit. Where my lighter at? So yeah, I said it. Black people will move like animals, so we're animals by heart. So what the fuck is it to me? You call me a monkey? My ancestors were monkeys too. So what the fuck is it to me? To y'all is just a whole nother what the fuck. We gotta put a separation on ways about how things connect and digress. What the fuck? I beg to differ. I beg to differ. With my truth, what the fuck is my truth? It's more than true than what's going on in my heart right now. It's more than my own realization as a Black Panther too. So what the fuck is it to me? Huh? So they say I assaulted a cop. That ain't shit to me. My point is this. I'm on probation right now, so I couldn't speak what's illegal, what's legal. But what I can tell you is this. Strictly entertainment. Gotcha, bitch. Excited to deliver my ass. Yeah, I couldn't tell you to beg to differ. That's the ways that they try to keep us away from telling y'all about everything that's true about our soulful expression, man. Goddamn, like what the fuck? And weed happens to be carbon. Carbon that activates your cellular activation cells to go from dormancy to chromatic resonancy. Chromatic resonance, you're speaking color. I'm also synesthetic. It's a pathetic speciality that exists in our genome. So if I can say some intelligent shit, lose my motherfucking number right now, bitch. But if you want to talk some real smart shit, hand me some other smokes in this bitch. Because if I could tell you strictly entertainment, I'ma get all y'all fired. All of y'all. I'ma get all of y'all fired right now. Because y'all looking through my shit. But go on. My point is this. What it is that happens to your system when you consume some of this shit that I said, it's so funny that you should have gone that way. I'm starving for smoke, but I got a pack. What the fuck? Telemarketing genius too. But to make shit more or less obvious than what the fuck obviousness means, I mean this way. My intellectual shit is this. I'm too intelligent for the system. And the system is designed to break people's will that are more intelligent than the average individual. So what the fuck it is to me, I told you, I'ma just smoke my shit and just go natural in this bitch. But they say you're gonna lose your... What? Man, we're gonna cut that out. Anyways, my point is this. You weren't supposed to see that. But my point is that you're supposed to move in a ways that it feels natural. Emotions are everything. Intelligence and brains is about naturality. In actuality, your naturalness is your actuality. Goddamn right, you feel me? There's nothing else that I can add in my life in this bitch that I can tell you that everything is meant to be like that. Let me get my shit here. Quick things. So you know what I do? I like to drink and smoke and talk business. Goddamn right. Shit, man. My lighter ass though. I still got my lighter. It said well-functioning lighter is supposed to work in the most trying times possible. My point is that what I was trying to tell you earlier, you're meant to be in a ways that you're supposed to be natural about yourself. You're meant to be in a ways that it's supposed to be like most truthful ways about you. You move like, that's how you feel about yourself? Yeah, goddamn right, I feel this ways about myself, but it ain't shit like I'm acting out or anything like. Should we push you on meds again? Because behind the bars, they was injecting my shit. They're like, shit, I didn't know they was injecting some shit in me, man. But what the fuck is it to me? So you realize this shit about this way. You say it this way about my way, your way, or the highway. I don't know what way, but Yahweh lied to ya. Feel me? They lied to ya about that shit. Everything is a fucking lie. You expected me to say that, huh? So when I look up to the sky, I look at things from within. Better yet, I do things that are natural. I don't try to act or add on anything to my shit. I just be telling y'all this is how I feel naturally. So when I add on to my own words about who I truly am, didn't watch him Nation, found the creator. The one that's telling y'all this shit right now, because guess what? This shit you gotta have an avatar when you get on the internet. Some of us will stay avatarial in animation. So I just been changing my shit about what the fuck. What's the collateral to this? Incalculable resolve. I told y'all shit about that. But y'all was saying, what the fuck? I said, what the fuck? You said, what the fuck? And I said, what the fuck? Come on. Why you gonna copy my shit to that point? And you never give credit. I don't feel no ways about it. But one thing I feel is about this. I feel about myself more importantly than anything that's going on in my circle right now, than anything that's going on in anything else that's what I gotta be involved with or anything that I'm about. So I'm gonna keep on smoking my shit till I get on what the fuck. Get the fuck off my dick, bitch. And I feel some ways about that because there was a telltales about that shit too. So that's how I get on with my words and shit. When I talk about my expression, when I move about how I move, and everything that I do, I meant to do it in one take. Feels more natural that way. I don't feel like I gotta add on to my words in this bitch. I gotta add on to other people's shit. I don't feel that way. And if I can tell y'all from another perspective, what I mean is this. The system is designed to break down the world anybody that's more capable than ever average. You feel me? So what they want to do is keep a baseline of average in a more quantizable way as possible without going off the rails, without people noticing. And one of the ways that they do, when I posted the video turning signal, it's like, there they go, how it do? It's a sketch, right? The system is designed to break down the will of those that are more capable than the average individual, especially on a creative subliminal level. So when you add on to that, when you add on to what the fuck I just told you in the last bit and how I was going off in the rails and this shit, you feel me? Like it's there's so much more I could digress about that, but one thing is this. My articulation itself is a sign of that you're more averagely intellectually inclined than the average individual. It's never just intellectually inclined. I speak about my intelligence uniquely because you're supposed to appreciate your intelligence too. That's something that I suggest so therapists can know what the fuck is true. Instead of asking, so how do you feel about what the fuck is going on? How do you feel about what the fuck is your feelings about this? How do you feel about this? What if I do that? What if I do that? You feel me? There's nothing else I can add but to tell you that stay natural. The most natural ways to do things is the most natural ways to go about the reason about what is the naturalness about this subject. Stay natural. There's nothing else I can add but to tell you that my own animation to this shit is this. I feel nice about myself for that very reason. It's never just about, you feel because you're on some high shit. No. I know what the fuck the difference is between the high shit and what the fuck they say the high shit. You feel me? I'm a grown enough individual to tell you that this is the shit that it's better to go natural than trying to do things differently than how everybody goes about them. That's the difference I tell you to everybody. Do things natural. The neo-actual way of neocentrical ways about how things should work in actuality and functionality and everything. Do things naturally is the best way possible that breeds the best result possible in the most natural way possible. That's the simple thesis I could add to anything else that I could ever add after this. Natural. Neo-actual. Didn't want to for real, what the fuck it is. That's the shit. Didn't watch her. But they forgot me. What the fuck is this to me? We look alike. But I'm so animated to the point it's like, this is what you wanted to say. Maybe you wanted to say this, but you didn't know how to say it. But I said it for you. That's my own part to this shit. That's how I feel proud about myself, about things that are uniquely different, about how I look at things from a perspective that's different than yours. So if what's what it is, I do realize about things that truly were true realizations about the true realizations about what's different. The difference is I know everything for what it is now. Instead of what the fuck the bullshit, what the fuck they tell me, who's this? Dini? Dini Watcher. But for real, what it is I'm telling y'all is that I'm just speaking in parallel terms. Being uniquely expressive about myself, about things that may be bothering me in the ways about, for example, imagine you kind of going off with your business and you're like, man, I gotta go about this. I gotta truthfully be honest with myself in this bitch. Well, that's the natural way. I told you. The most natural way is I had to be honest with myself, with my own emotions. But while that is, I try to tell y'all things in the ways that is so unique and different about how you think even things can be expressed about. This doesn't get you going off wild and shit. It only makes you feel as true about yourself as possible. So that's what the fuck my own ad line is to this shit. True to self. True to self for what the fuck it is.